of them already mooched off of my wife, and they must have their belly satisfied a little bit, and they're snoozing now. Looked at the weather app this morning when I let the dogs out. It said it was -4 here. It is cold. I may have to go out and get a prescription this afternoon. I don't know. It depends on if the doctor gets it called in. But I'm planning on hunkering down for a while. I don't know if I can hunker down till spring, but that's might be kind of stretching it a little bit. But it's a thought. Well, stay safe, stay warm. Back to you, Jim.
All righty, Randy. Well, you tell Darla not to feed the dogs so much. That way you can get more of them in your lap, and keep you warm. All righty, Randy. You take care. All righty, now we'll go over, and the only one that I know has a critter problem is Tom. So we got to find out, because those critters should not be outside at all. KA8MNT, WB8BMW. I'll bet you the critter report is short this morning.
WB8VMW, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Jim, and everybody else that's there this morning. Yeah, it's a short one this morning. Let's see, yesterday afternoon there was a few of them that got out and ran around a little bit, a few squirrel. Just getting a little exercise, but that was short-lived. And this morning, I don't think they're going to be out and around today because we have a -5 degrees out there. And I don't think they're I think they got enough brains to stay in their little cubby holes, so that seems to be where they're at right now. So with that, I'm going to turn everything back over to you, Jim. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, back to WB8VMW.
All righty, Tom. Well, you take a good lesson from them critters. Stay inside. Just look at them. Look at the top of their snow-covered holes from the inside of the house there. All righty. Well, I'm going to go down to Jacksonville, Florida. It's probably a little chilly down there, too, since Rod is on his let me see what we call his chores, but you can't really call it a chore because it's a pleasure to those who receive it and those who give it. KHJAX WB8 BMW. Good morning, the pretty one.
There, Jim. This is KAJAX, Portable Pedestrian, along with K9LUCY. And, it's chilly down here, too. Not like you, of course. Glad we're down here at 37 degrees and headed up to around 65. And Rod told me to pass along to you and the others that there's 2 minutes and 9 seconds more daylight today up your way. Hey, and I had a question for you there, Jim. Which of your daughters is it that's down here in Florida? Is it Wendy or is it the other one? And I don't even know if I ever heard the other one's name. But anyway, I was just curious. So everyone up there, stay in and stay warm if you don't have to go out. And I'll turn it back to you there, Jim. This is K8JAX, Portable Pedestrian.
Well, the one that is in Memphis, Tennessee is my eldest. That's Wendy, same name as you. And Tammy is the other daughter, and she's down in Pensacola area. They're on the Panhandle. And they just left day before yesterday back down there. It's too cold up here, so they're going back down there. They should be there today sometime. So, her name is Tammy, and pretty good kid. she's, well, she's just, both of them are great. Yeah, they're pretty good kids. All righty, Wendy, we'll write that down. And we love it when we know that we get a little extra daylight. All righty, I'm going to go down to the marked weather service there in Tennessee. WB6, VJN, WB8, VMW. Good morning, Mark.
Excuse me. Good morning, Jim, and good morning to everyone on the Barometer Net here this morning. Let's go ahead and take a look at conditions. Currently, 30.21.3 on the barometer, and it is steady. Let's see, temperature 21.7, and it feels like 13. 21.7 feels like 13. That's because humidity is 74%. 9 gusting to 11. 9 gusting to 11 from the north-northeast. No rain last 24. 14.7 on the dew point. Dry. Arctic air is coming in. We have a slight chance of snow here today in Clarksville. I don't know why I have a frog in my throat, but I do. Sorry about that. And it's going to get cold, and we'll have more on that later. Back to you, Jim. Sarah is doing fine. She seems to be in good shape this morning, but she's currently resting. Back to you, WB6DJ.
All righty, Mark. Well, you sneak in and give her a little peck on the forehead, and that there is just a little extra added care and feeding of the love that you have for your beautiful wife there. All righty, now we'll go up to Oklahoma and see if Fred let Ray out for a walk this morning, or did Fred say it's too cold out there and keep you inside on the couch? K5 CFY, WB8 VMW. Good morning, Ray with Fred on the side.
WB8 BMW, K5 CFY. Yeah, it's a little cold. I think 23 degrees here. It's supposed to get warmer Monday, I think it is. But anyway, we're inside and not planning on going anywhere. So good to hear you, Jim. Always good to hear from you. And what sounds like everybody up there is cold. So be careful and stay warm. K5 CFY.
W8WKY.
All righty, Ray. Well, let me see. Before Mr. Chipper, AC, let me see. What was his name? Well, who's that again? I can't remember all of them letters and numbers. But anyway, Mr. Chipper, before he takes over, I got about a minute and a half or so. So let me see. Did I miss anybody? If I didn't miss anybody, I'm going to go down to LJ for a quick one for him. So if I missed you, now's the time. Otherwise, I'm going to go to LJ.
WB8 BMW, this is KB8LJ. Do I have it?
You got it.
Okay, I'm starting to poke my head out a little bit. Actually, unlike most people, the long period of cold weather hasn't bothered me because I'm might not believe it, but I'm actually a very introverted personality, and I can spend weeks holed up in the house working on the things I'm interested in, and it doesn't bother me a bit. One of the things I did get done was I've been tasked with the job of writing a class letter for my college class, and I got that out the door and finally got it approved by all the powers that be, because I did something really horrible in that letter. I tried to actually say something. And the problem is, as soon as you say something in a general readership letter like that, a whole bunch of people are going to be mad at you. But I think I did succeed in actually saying something, and we'll find out how many people are mad at me. They're probably going to mail it out about today, and we'll go from there. So KB8LJ, back to net.
Well, good luck on that. Hopefully it comes back the way you want it, however it is, good, bad, or indifferent. All righty, it is 7 o'clock. AAHCS WB8VMW. Custom select in some circles. How about it, Mr. Chipper? Are you froze up out there? Are you awake? And no, you don't have the azimuth or let me see, what the name just slips me. I know you got your abacus, unless somebody stole it. Are you out there, Mr. Chipper?
Good morning, Sarah and friends. Oh, I'm out here, Jim. I am way out here. CQ, this is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association, Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater, frequency 147.39 megahertz, PL 114.8. If you're not all programmed up, get yourself all programmed up. And come on down here and join us. Have some. This is a controlled net open to any and all licensed amateurs. Please direct traffic through net control. Emergency and priority traffic is always welcome to break into this net at any time. This morning, your net control operator is Alpha 8 Charlie Sierra. The name here is Gary. Yeah, that's what it is. At least that's what it's on my birth certificate says that, so I'm just going to go with it. Yeah. WB8VMW, how you doing this morning, Jim, on this fabulous Friday? What say you, sir?
I'm freezing myself. No, not really, because I ain't going outside. No, I'm doing okay in here. Well, back here in the back bedroom where I'm at, it's 68 degrees now. But I'm going to move up in the living room where it's a little bit warmer. I'm going to get me a hot cup of coffee instead of having to break the ice and drink what I got back here. And maybe get some bacon-flavored oatmeal. But I don't, Judy, I haven't heard her moving around yet, so maybe she's playing it smart and keeping the covers up over her head. Smart lady. The only dumb thing she done, well, I know Bill will agree with this, was to marry me 65 years ago. But anyway, you know, I have good taste. She has none. All righty, Mr. Chipper, I want to back on out of here and mosey up here in the warmer part of the house. So everybody out there, stay safe, stay well. If you go out, dress for it. If you don't go out, enjoy yourself. Sit back and relax. So, back to you, Mr. Chipper. WB8VMW, back to net.
WB8VMW, this is AAHCS. All right, Jim, very good. Very, very good. You know, last night we went out, had a little soiree at a friend's house. There were 4 couples, and, oh, man, it was about 10 degrees at 7 p.m. last night. Man, I thought it was cold. Now, since then, it's been pretty much a steady decline until today. right now I have minus 11 at my weather station in the backyard. So it's just when you thought it couldn't get bad enough, it got worse. So there you go. All right. Let's see. Brian, are you out there? Are you warm? And what do we have to look forward to? KD8VMM to lead us off. This is AA8CS.
Hey, good morning, Gary. Everybody on the net. Yeah, I'm warm. As long as I'm in the truck, I'm warm. So. And clear skies, gorgeous skies. That's the benefit of getting cold nights. You get really nice skies, lit up with stars. So. Yeah, at minus 14, so pretty bitter out. So. Just be careful out there. It's pretty dangerous. So. Traffic was flowing in Akron, so I didn't see any issues. And just be safe, and we'll get through it. So, and that's all I have. So have a great weekend, and just stay warm, I guess. KD8VMM, I'll be clear.
All right, Brian. Yep, I agree with you. Stay warm. That's the mantra for the day. I don't know what the high's supposed to be today. My prognosticator, I'll tell you, it's like I said, it's actually minus 10.7 on my outdoor thing, and the prognosticator on the same application says that minus 8 is the low. Says 14 is the high, so I don't know. Prognosticator's prognosticating, I think. It's crazy. Anyway, thanks for being here, Brian. Do appreciate it. You stay warm as safe out there. Watch out for any kind of black ice that's lingering out there, and just have a fabulous Friday. And you know why? Yeah, because it is. There you go. All right, we're going to clear with VMM, and let's head out to Tulsa, see what Ray's up to. K5CFY, this is AA8CS. Good morning, Ray. How you doing?
AA8CS, K5CFY. Good morning, Gary. Good to hear you on there. Thanks for starting my day off right. Good to hear you. Sounds like it's cold up there. We got a booming 23 degrees down here, but that's pretty warm compared to minus 11. Fred and I are probably going to stay in the house today, but on this fabulous Friday. But with that, I'll give it back to you, Gary. Again, thanks for what you do, and we definitely appreciate hearing you, and keep it in net going. K5CFY. Back to you, Gary.
W8WKY.
All right, Ray, thanks for being here, and scratch old Fred behind his ears for me. Probably not too many cents out there for him, even if he would go outside. So I don't know. My pup, honestly, when it's in the 20s and 30s, if there's snow out there, she'll go out and lay in the snow if it's sunny like that. I mean, she'll do that. Now, no. These temps, when it gets into single digits, she goes out, takes care of business, comes back in. Yep. All right, Ray, thanks for being here. You take care. Have a fabulous Friday, and we'll talk soon. Yes, we will. Let's see if Nancy's up. KI5OZZ. Yeah, busy Nancy. Yes, she is. KI5OZZ, you with me? This is AA8CS. Jacksonville, you're on deck. All right, we'll hold her place open. I know she's going to check in later. Anyway, let's move on to Jacksonville, K8JAX. I think Wendy's the one that's out there today. Rod's being busy doing his thing, which is helping other people, which is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. All right, K8JAX to take it, AA8CS. Take it away, Wendy.
morning there, Gary, and everyone on the net. This is KAJAX Portable Pedestrian, and Lucy and I are just standing here watching some geese fly away. I think, or no, maybe it was ducks. Anyway, there's a couple of them. So, yeah, we're having a good morning down here in Jacksonville. It's 37 degrees, and we're headed up to around 65, and yeah, it's going to be a good day. So hopefully all of you up there will stay in if you can. If you can't, be careful out there in that cold. That is very cold. So, and I was just wondering about your dog there. I can't remember the name of your dog. Anyway, scratch her behind the ears for me, and I'll turn it back to you there, Gary. Thanks for giving me a call. This is KAJAX Portable Pedestrian.
Wendy, yeah, the pup, Sadie is her name. She's a Shiba Inu Collie mix. Really just a very, very laid back, kind. She's gentle, and you know, you give her a treat and she kind of just nibbles it out of your fingers. She's not a snatcher or anything like that. Yeah, she's a good girl. She's getting up there though. Yep. All right, we're going to clear with you, Wendy. Take care. Tell Rod we said hello. Keep up the good work. By the way, I proxy him in with you. There's just no reason not to. He's certainly here in spirit, that's for sure. All right, we're going to clear with K8JAX, and we will, let's see, I'm at the bottom of this beginning part of the list, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take in mobiles and short time. If you're mobile or short time on a short leash of any kind, come on down. We'll get you in here before you run out of rope. Yeah, and remember, if you run out of rope, don't forget, and if Nick's listening, he'll understand, let go. Yeah, do that. Let go. This is AA8CS, and I'm looking for check-ins. Mobile, short timers, come on down.
Air Control, please copy November 8, X-Ray November Victor. Name is Jeff and I'm mobile.
WAGXX. Have a great one for Gary.
Alpha 8, Charlie Tango. Good morning, Gary. Craig, mobile short time. Take care.
AA8CS, this is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG, Nick, down the farm. Back of the short bus, please.
K8 TMI, Kilo 8, Papa Mike India, Phil, in and out.
Kilo India 5, Oscar Zulu Zulu, KI5OZZDR, Batesville, Indiana. Got to be in and out again today. Sorry, Gary. Good to hear you.
Kilo 4, Oscar Golf, K4OG, Mark and Copley.
Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Kilo Oscar, K8 QKO, Nick and Akron Mobile.
Kilo KD8 DSH, Randy and Akron, in and out, 73.
Ellenborough, West Virginia, KF8, New York City.
All right, nicely done. Really nicely done, especially compared to yesterday. Wow, you guys pretty awesome there. All right, here's what we have. N8XNV, mobile, Jeff, stand by. WA8GXX, Tom, good morning to you. I have you in and out. You have a fabulous Friday, my friend. AA8CT, mobile, KD8SLG, back of the short bus. K8PMI, good morning, Phil. Good to hear you, man. I got you in and out. Your signal's a whole lot stronger than it was yesterday. But you're still on the weak side, and I think you're doing EchoLink or something, so, whatever. Good to hear you, though, man. And I have you in and out. K40G, Mark. KE8QKO Mobile, good morning, Nick. KF8E Terry down at the homestead. Put it that way. There we go. And last but not least, KD8ZSH, Randy, I have you in and out, sir. You have a fabulous Friday. We'll talk again very soon. Don't forget to scratch the amigos behind their ears for me. All right, we're going to get our mobiles in here. N8XNV Mobile, Jeff to take it. Craig, AA8CT Mobile, you're next, followed by Nick, KE8QKO. So, take it away, Jeff. N8XNV, this is AA8CS.
Good morning, Gary and everyone on the net this morning. This is November 8, X-ray November Victor. Currently on Grafton Eastern Road. Have to make a stop in Valley City and then out to Macedonia this morning for some work. Minus 15 degrees I got in the truck. It's a little bit cold. Beautiful glow over the eastern horizon there. It's beautiful this morning, clear skies. Like I said, minus 15 degrees in the truck, and tank of fuel, Circle K route 83 and 82 is 264. Everyone, stay out of the cold if you can today, and be safe. This is November 8, X-ray November Victor, back to net.
All right, Jeff, thanks for being here this morning. Yeah, stay warm, buddy. But remember, it's still Fabulous Friday, so don't forget to have one. And during the callbacks, I forgot to call back Nancy, KI5OZZ, who was in and out. The reason is because you were up higher on the list there, Nancy. So I just didn't call you back, but I got you in and out there. You have a fabulous Friday yourself, and take care of business. Take care of business in Indiana there. All right, let's see. Next up, we have Craig, AAACT Mobile. Good morning, Craig. How's it going? Nick, QKO, you're on deck.
AA8CS. Good morning on a frozen, fantastic Friday. I've got a minus 6 down here in Shreve. But other than that, the sun's coming up, the horizon is gorgeous, and that helps for the day. So with that, you all have a great day, be safe, and respect the cold. And Gary, thank you for being Mr. Chipper. We do appreciate you in more ways than you can imagine, I think. AA8CT, back to AA8CS. Have a wonderful day.
All right, Craig. I have an Oscar to prove it, but don't let your imagination run away with you. All right, you have a fabulous Friday, sir. Stay warm, and we'll talk soon. AA8CT, we're going to clear with you. KE8QKO, Nick, at night. I showed the picture of your smoker to my buddy Wednesday on beer night, and man, he said, "Oh yeah, that's as I mentioned." He thought same as I did, commercial grade, and that is one heck of a smoker. It really is. And I thank you for the extra ribs you gave me to take home with me. I even shared with my wife. I didn't want to, but I thought. I thought it prudent, and she loved them as well. So a job well done. KE8QKO Mobile to take it. AA8CS. Good morning, Nick.
KE8QKO. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, everybody on the net. Yeah, thanks. I'm glad she enjoyed the ribs. I enjoyed making them. Yeah, it's cold out, Gary. It's cold out. It's getting colder, it seems like, and I don't like that. If I have to put a block heater on my truck in Ohio, I'm going to move. That's the stat that that's where I'm at right now. My phone said it was negative 6. My son's phone said it was -8, and my truck said it was -9. That's too cold. I'm sorry. I'm getting too old for that. Anyway, with that, I'll pass it back to you, Gary. KEAQKO.
All right, Nick. Really happy you stopped by to say hello this morning. I do appreciate that immensely. And yeah, well, it is cold. And I'll tell you, if these temperatures would stay like this in the -10 region, that really, you would almost, if it wasn't garaged, man, you'd almost have to have a block heater. Almost, I think. I don't know. Anyway, but let's hope that it doesn't happen that way, because I, for one, don't want you to move. So there you go. KEAQKO Mobile, we're going to clear with you. Let's start. Let's see. Who's next? K4OG, the original gangsta. Good morning, Mark. How's it going? That double oak barrel is serving me well, sir. Serving me well. K4OG, this is AA8CS.
AA8CS, K4OG, serve you well it will, Gary. I'm glad you're enjoying that. I know you called for short times of mobile, so I'll try to keep this short. I just checked in. I heard a break in the action there. Let's see. Trying to keep it short. Say what you got to say, Mark. Oh, I wanted to give you the backstory on the wearing the patient pants. The granddaughter, back when she was about 4 or 5, we were taking her to probably her favorite place, Al's Five and Dime, to look around, and I guess we had to stop somewhere first, and she was getting quite upset, and the wife said, Addie, wear your patient pants, and she promptly said, I don't want to do no patients. So that's the backstory on that. And I'm fortunate. I think I drove in, and the car said only -3, so count my blessings there, Gary. K4OG back to AA8CS and the net.
Yeah, roger that. I last night when I went to bed, I asked Alexa what the temperature was outside, and I was showing like 0 or something like that, and she said 6. Well, I'm going to tell you, she was wrong. Anyway, all right, we're going to clear with K4OG, and appreciate the backstory there on the patient pants, Mark. That's very cute. And I don't do patients very well either, but you certainly did yesterday. That's for sure. All right, Mark, we're going to clear with you. Take care. Have a fabulous Friday, and we'll talk soon. Clearing with K4OG. Let's head down to the homestead. KF8ERZ. Terry, to take it. AA8CS.
Good morning, Gary, and everybody on the net this morning. Thank you for taking me check in. I know I have a lot of time, so I thought I'd drop by and give you a number and say hello to everyone. It's -5 here in West Virginia, here near Allenburg. It is cold this morning. Definitely ready for some warmer temperatures. I've had enough of this sub-zero. But anyway, it is what it is. But doesn't look like the snow's going anywhere anytime soon. I didn't have too much to add. Just wanted to drop in and check in there. And I hope everyone has a wonderful day. It's always good to hear you on there, Gary. And so like the other gentleman was talking about your positivity, your inspiration to everybody around here, because I know of it here, because you're very upbeat, and that makes a difference. It's a good way to start the day. So with that, I'll just turn it back to Net Control, 673, and God bless. It's KF8ERZ.
All right, Terry. Well, those were some really kind words there, sir, and much appreciated. I don't know how much of an inspiration I could possibly be, but I do try to be upbeat. It beats the heck out of the alternative, that's for sure. Terry, thanks for being here. Have a fabulous Friday, and you know why. Because it is. KF8ERZ, we're going to clear with you. Let's see. Oh, my, here we go. Put your shoulder pads on and your helmet. We're going to the back of the bus. K88SLG to take it. AA8CS. Good morning, Nick. What's happening?
AA8CS, this is KD8SLG. Good morning, Gary, and all the Barometer Netizens. Got -10 down the farm this morning. You know what? Every time I go outside, I feel like it's like a lunar EVA. Getting all suited up, pulling the gloves, making sure all the seals are closed. Extravehicular activity. Moonwalk, if you will. Looked in the mirror on the way out the other day. I've got the big coat out. You know the big coat. Northeast Ohio. I looked and felt like the little brother from Christmas Story. Randy, I think his name was, the one who ate like a little piggy. Standing there saying, I can't put my arms down. Dog loves it, but her little foot pads are getting frozen now. It's cold. Hey, I'm putting together the budget for the year, and I'm looking at all of the digital services, all the streaming services, because you know we all cut the cable a long time ago to save a bunch of money. After this year's college football season, where I had to choose like 6 other services throughout the year to watch the games I wanted to watch, I've made a prediction for the future. All streaming services are going to be consumed by one conglomerate. They're going to put it all together. And you know what they're going to call it, Gary? They're going to call it cable. This is KD8SLG. Back to net control.
Now, wouldn't that be wonderful? It would probably be cheaper. Oh, God. All right, there you go, Nick. You plethora of good ideas. Oh, man. Hey, what'd you think of the intro to this section? You know, short timers, if you're on a short leash, don't forget to let go of it. Huh? What'd you think of that? Over.
I believe a clinician would call it PTSD. Thanks for that, Gary. A fractured shoulder. The lesson learned at the lake. Let go of the rope. This is KD8SLG with a little, whatever those poems are called for you. KD8SLG, back to net control. We'll talk to you later, Gary.
W8WKY.
All right, man. Good to talk to you this morning, Nick. All right. I'm at the bottom of my list here. This next round, I'm going to pencil in N8WS, K8AGW, WB6BJN, and KA8MNT. Penciled in. And if you're mobile or if you are short time, please let me know. And assuming that we're not in a dust-up or a pile-up and I can hear you, I will definitely accommodate as best I can. This is AA8CS, and I am listening.
November Tango 8 Delta, NT8D, Dave and Copley.
KC1BQS, Paul in Maine.
November 8 UPS 0 Oscar Joe in Willoughby.
Kilo Charlie 8 Golf Whiskey Greg Wadsworth in and out.
Kilo Echo 8 Uniform India Bravo KE8 UIB John Mobile.
Please copy. November 7 Victor Alpha November N7 VAN Brian Mobile.
AA8CS, this is Kilo Echo 8 Victor, Quebec X-ray, KE8VQX, Joe in Akron.
Comment KAGW running direct. It's not linked up again, Gary. Best of the Power HD's mobiles. Over.
All right, Dan. Yeah, I got your transmission. Nick, I don't know. Hopefully you're still there, and you can maybe connect up. I think it's 700 machine. Dan's talking about. Maybe give that a shot. Okay, I'm going to take a moment here. I'm going to call back who I have. NT8D, Dave, good to hear you, man. Always a pleasure. KC1VQS, N8JKO, Joe, got you in the log, man. I thought about you yesterday and called you late, and I know you probably, if you were there earlier, you weren't there then. No, maybe you were. I'm sorry. I got that wrong. Okay, anyway, got you in the log. KC8GW, Greg, I have you in and out. KE8UIB, I'm sure, John, you're with Lori, so got you two in the log. N7VAN mobile, KE8VQX in Akron. That's who we have at the moment. We'll continue with check-ins. Come on down. This is AA8CS.
I got you linked up, Pops.
Kilo Echo 8 Victor Oscar X-ray, KE8VOX, Scott and Vermilion.
Whiskey 8 Hotel Romeo Foxtrot, W8 HRF, Josh in Akron. I don't think I made it on last time.
Kilo 8 Papa Julie Whiskey, KAPJW.
November 8 Victor Foxtrot Kilo, N8VFK, Cliff, Columbia Station.
All right, nicely done, everybody. Here's who we added: KE8VOX, W8HRF. Josh, are you mobile? Over.
Negative, not this morning, Gary, negative.
All right, thanks for that. And yeah, negative it is. About 10 degrees in my backyard. All right, and K8PJW and N8VFK. Nicely done, everybody. Let's get our mobiles in here first. KE8UIB. Yeah, with KF8DTP, I'm pretty sure. Go ahead, John. And Lori, good morning.
AA8CS from K8UIB, along with KF8DTP. Good morning, Gary, everybody out there on the net.
Good morning, Gary, and everybody out there on the net. Hope everybody's having a fabulous Friday.
Or a fabulously frozen Friday. How about that, you guys? The truck saying negative 10 degrees, the same as pretty much everybody else. It is just cold, cold, cold. The AG double hockey stick has officially frozen over, you guys. I don't know what else to say, but we are doing this lovely drive from Maslin to Hartville, and it is Friday, and I'm ready just to get the day over with, you guys. So I am working for 4:30. And with that, Gary, this is KAUIB along with KF8DTP, and we are living the $5 dream, a nickel at a time. 7-3, y'all. Thanks for running that, Gary.
I gotta know what you have for breakfast. I really do. My coffee just doesn't do that for me. I just have to know. It might be a secret. Ooh. All right, we're going to clear with KE8UIB and KF8DTP. You guys have a fabulous Friday because it is. And you keep living that $5 dream, nickel at a time. It's only going to be nickels pretty soon. Pennies are defunct now. All right, we'll let's see. We're going to keep going here. That's all our... Oh, N7 VAN mobile. There we go. Brian, what say you, sir? This is AAHCS. Is a fabulous Friday on your agenda?
AAHCS in the group. Yeah, it is a fabulous Friday. Yeah, driving in on the Akron highway seems to be fairly clear. Roads are fine. Nobody's decided not to drive poorly today, so that's a good sign. Yeah, so with this bomb cyclone, it's probably going to be a run on citrus products. It looks like it's going down into the Georgia and Carolinas and Florida and all that, where the citrus crops are grown, so it's going to definitely affect that. I got one other question. With this new package where all the streaming channels are connected together called cable, interesting concept, do we have to pay for ads? That's all I got. I'm going to turn it back over to group. 73 is all, N7 VAN.
Would have to consult with the originator of the idea, but my thinking is that advertisements or whatever would have their own channel. Yeah, so all of you commercial junkies out there could just have at it. Oh, what a concept. I'm telling you. And good to hear you this morning. You take care. Stay warm, and we'll talk again soon. Don't forget, have a fabulous Friday. All right, I think we're done with our mobiles. Let's let Bill talk to us about the weather. N8 to WS to take it. NT8D. Dave, you're on deck.
AAHCS in the group, N8WS. Good morning, fearless leader. Well, I don't have it all brought up on my computer yet, so we'll stumble through it, I guess. Anyhow, I got minus 4 degrees here. Let's see what this says here. Air quality index is at 50. That's on the very, very edge of moderate. Still in the good range, though. And Tropo is at a 0. My computer's lying to me. It says 1 degree, but my thermometer says 4 degrees below 0. Humidity 81%, 91%, I'm sorry. Wind speed calm, barometer 3026. Dew point minus 3 degrees, visibility 10 miles. Prediction for today is mostly sunny with a high near 12. That sounds funny to me. Wind chill values as low as minus 2. Calm wind becoming north around 6 miles an hour in the afternoon. Well, it's cold, but it ain't brittle cold. Not quite yet, anyhow. Oh, these ads. Oh, they kill me with these ads. My sunrise, 7:37. My sunset, 5:42. Length of day, 10 hours, 5 minutes. That's a good one. Now, we got to go up here and get our spaceweather.com. Okay. Space weather versus the low altitude economy. If you hate the sound of drones buzzing overhead, you're going to love a new study that's just published in Space Weather. The study warns that solar storms can disrupt drones. Not by frying the electronics, but by degrading GPS navigation and communications. This poses a potential threat to the new low-altitude economy, happening in airspace close to the ground. That's interesting. Wonder how many crash because of that. The red arc is not auroras. Next article. Take a look at that. That is a magnificent picture of red. They're SARS. Good explanation. Follow it down through the article. And currently, let me see how many sunspots we got if this computer will act fast enough. Yeah, we had 10 yesterday, so it's probably close to I can't. Well, let's see. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 at least. Back to you, Gary. AAHCS on the group. 7-3, everyone. And AWS.
All right, Bill. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking drone delivery of your hamburger from Wendy's might be in jeopardy. Yeah, for sure. All right, Bill, thanks for that report. We do appreciate it, and we love the National Weather Service. Yes, we do. In AWS, we're going to clear with you. Let's see what Dave's up to. Good morning, Dave. It's good to hear you. And what's on your agenda today?
Oh, good morning there, Gary. Everybody on the net today. What's on my agenda? I think it's going to be chores. I've got a bunch of laundry in some baskets that really should be ironed and hung up and put away and stuff like that. And by golly, it's a great day to do that. According to the ambient weather station over here in my neighborhood, it's over in the McMansion development. It's at Copley Road and Route 21 across the freeway from the 4-wide lot there. Minus 12.8 degrees here in Copley. Cat is very angry. He cannot understand why I cannot make it warm enough outside for him to enjoy it. Those of you who grew up with cable, I know, grew up with the invention of cable TV, know that the pay a subscription for ad-free service is just a scam. And when I heard Nick say, talk about his shoulder and let go of the rope, it's a fine lesson to learn. It's an important lesson to learn, and it reminded me of a video I saw just a couple of days ago of an anchor drop accident on a freighter. Let go of the rope, trust me. Hey, Gary, thanks for picking up the call. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. Back to AAHCS NTAD.
All right, Dave. I got to tell you, since I started this morning, my weather station said 10.7, minus 10.7, I should say, and it now says minus 11.2. So if it's possible, it's getting colder. Yikes. Good to hear you. Always a pleasure, and thanks for being here. Stay warm. NTAD, oh, and don't forget, take care of the cat. NTAD, we're going to clear with you. Let's see, we're going to pick up here K8AGW. Dan, I didn't give you a heads up, but we're going to get you in here next, and followed by Paul, KC1VQS. K8AGW to take it, AAHCS.
Everybody from K8AGW, and thank you, Nick, for linking it up. We thinking of the mobiles out there and people from the workplace with their HT and everything. And we want to get Gary 55 today. But thanks for linking up, and glad I made it direct. I don't know if I was trying or what, but some days I can and some days I can't. But we use the link up. We want easy on net control. He maneuvers through traffic very well and coordinates the traffic and everything. So with that, yes, these people are talking about global warming. I think they got to screw their head on right, because it's not warm out there by no means. So they're harping about global warming, but it don't look like it to me. It's mighty cold. So I didn't even run my garbage container out today. I let it stay parked, and if it warms up enough and safe enough, I'll take it out next week. So there's plenty of room. But with that, I'll quit rambling here, and I want everybody to stay safe and stay healthy and stay vertical and have a fantastic Friday today. Thanks again for taking my call there, Gary, and thanks again to Nick. So we want everybody to participate, all licensed amateurs. So 73, and have a fabulous Friday. With that, KHEW, clear and back to net control.
All right, Dan. Fabulous Friday's on its way. Yep. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Always a fabulous Friday because, well, that's just the way it is. Yeah, for sure. Dan, don't forget to tell Mom and Fran we all said hello. You have just a fabulous Friday yourself. Enjoy the weather. Enjoy the weather by staying inside. There you go. K8AGW. We're going to clear with you. Let's pick up Paul in Maine. How's it going up there, Paul? I'm curious. KC1, VQS to take it. This is AA8CS, and Joe, JKO, you're on deck.
Well, good morning, Gary. It's cold here, but we're warmer than you are. I've got, on the positive side, 5.7. And, it's been cold when you take the dog out, and 5.7 is noticeably warmer than what you've had the last few days. That's sad, isn't it? But this brief, slight warm-up is temporary because I believe we're back below zero tomorrow night for a few days. So I'm going to at least enjoy what little bit of it there is for now. And hey, I looked that book up you mentioned yesterday, Merle's Store. I think I found it for free on Kindle Unlimited. So I have downloaded that and on my iPad, and so I'm going to give that a try. And thank you for the recommendation. That sounds kind of interesting. So I'm doing that, and then my daughter's wedding is a week from tomorrow. I can't believe it's coming right up as soon as it is. And, of course, I think I've mentioned that I do etch glass, and I do craft fairs, and I'm in a few stores around the state and everything. So I'm doing I'm personalizing the glassware for the wedding reception, for the wedding party, and also the family table. And my daughter wanted these champagne flutes, and I have to tell you, they're a nightmare to do because the writing is so tiny with them. It's awful. And I'm doing beer signs for the groomsmen, and that was a breeze. That didn't take any time. But I spent most of yesterday doing these champagne flutes, and I tell you, that was by the end of the day, and I finally finished the last one. I was about had it. So I hope she appreciates my efforts because it wasn't easy. And so next week my wife is taking Wednesday, Thursday, Friday off because we have things to prepare, decorations and stuff for the reception hall and everything. So it'll be a busy week for sure. So with that, Gary, I'm going to turn it back to you. Have 7-3. Have a fabulous Friday and a great weekend, and I'll be in here next week. It's a great time in the morning for me. I'm an early riser, so that'll be good. Take care. Back to you, Gary, from KC1DQS.
Paul, before you go away, you are very crafty, as we've established. Do you have a website or anything? I'm very curious as to what you're doing. I know my brother and sister-in-law used to. They had a laser etcher of some kind, and they would etch. And they would make things, like you said, beer steins and glasses, and they would etch it into the glass, or they could actually etch into wood and stuff like that. I was real quick back to you. Is that what you do? And we can investigate this a little further in more detail. Not on the net, but otherwise. Over to you, Paul.
Yeah, Gary, I do a sandblasting process. I cut the stencils with a Silhouette Cameo and then apply them to the glass, and then they go in a sandblasting cabinet. I have tried the laser etching, and I've not been successful with it. There's a lot of math and different configurations that you have to program in order to get the curvature of the glass just right without it being distorted, and I had a really hard time with that. But I had been doing the sandblasting for quite a while, so I decided to stick with that. And yeah, I don't have a website. I'm working on one, but I have a business Facebook page that you can go to and look. I've got some samples of things on there, and it's called Coldstream Keepsakes. It's kind of named after the lake where we're on here, Coldstream Pond, which is in Enfield. So Coldstream Keepsakes, and that's on Facebook, and you'll be able to see some of my stuff there. So yeah, and thank you for the interest. That's really good. I hope you find it interesting. So back to you, Gary, from KC1BQS.
All right, Paul. Very good. Thank you for that. I'm not on Facebook myself, but my lovely wife is, so I'll definitely partake and take a peek, and we can further discuss this in the future. In the meantime, Paul, have a fabulous Friday. We'll talk again soon. All right, we're going to clear with VQS. Let's pick up Joe in 8JKO. Good morning, Joe. How you doing?
Good morning, Matt Control, and good morning, everybody else. Like everybody else, I'm keeping myself on the warm side of the door because it's minus 11 degrees, 70% humidity up in Ohio. And for the day itself, it's like even in the temperature double. That was almost I'm not going to test that theory. I am going to go watch my grandson at a wrestling match. He didn't meet up with the youth wrestling organization, but they're up in the high school. So a team and a friend are going to go cheer them on. And then this weekend, well, grandkids and old grandkids. With that, I will send it back to the control. Best wishes to everyone. Please take care. God bless. Stay warm. And that's the free NHJKO. Back to the control.
All right, Joe. Very noisy, but we got most of that. Have fun with grandkids. You take care, and don't forget it's Fabulous Friday, so make sure you have one. NHJKO, we're going to clear with you, sir. And let's see, KE8VQX, Joe. Sorry with not getting a heads up there, but you're up, and let's see, how about WB6BJN on deck? All right, there we go. VQX to take it, AA8CS on this end.
KA8CS, this is KE8VQX. Good morning, Gary, and everybody on the net. Yeah, it's cold, about minus 6, depending on which source I look at over here in very west side of Akron, San Run area. Just kind of reminds me of when I'd visit my mom up in Minnesota in the wintertime, where it seemed like it was always minus 15 for weeks on end when I was up there, and didn't bother anybody, but looked a lot like it does outside here now with the hoarfrost on things, and just people just go about their business there with it. I guess they were just used to it. Some tough Norwegians back in the day. Anyway, I don't have much else to say. So thanks for getting me in, Gary. This is KE8VQX, back to AA8CS.
All right, Joe, thanks for being here this morning on this Fabulous Friday. Yeah, I guess I think Ohioans are pretty tough overall. I mean, we cower when it's cold, but if we got to go out, we do. And if we got to drive in snow, we do. Yeah, I'm of that ilk, I think. I think I am. All right, Joe, take care. Thanks for being here this morning on this fabulous Friday. And don't forget to have one. Clearing this VQX. Let's see. WB6BJN, Mark in Tennessee. Are things getting any better down there, Mark? Over to you. This is AA8CS and VOX. You're on deck.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Gary. Well, depends on how you look at it. I'll get into that. Let's do the into the conditions here. Good morning to everybody. Glad to hear everybody on here this morning. Gary, currently 30.22.8 on the barometer, and it is steady. 20.8 degrees, and it feels like 11. That is not getting any better, that's for sure. In fact, we're colder this morning than we were yesterday because Arctic air is coming in. Humidity, 78%. 7 northeast gusting to 11. 7 gusting to 11 from the northeast. That's why we have a wind chill. And dew point is 15.1, so very cold Arctic air, and we haven't seen the worst of this air mass coming for the weekend yet. Much of the upper Midwest through Michigan is going to get a break from lake effect snow, although by later tonight and tomorrow, parts of Ohio, where you guys are, let me take a break. Expecting to have dangerous wind chills, dangerous cold this weekend. And the word is that outdoor activities should be limited. In other words, don't stay outside, and make sure if you do that you are prepared and dress in layers. And I guess you guys already know that, but they're issuing that warning for much of Ohio, even Kentucky, parts of Tennessee. A huge nor'easter is expected along the East Coast, and in fact, they're saying that the air could be cold enough that as it glides over the Gulf of Mexico, it could act just like lake effect snow. And this is not a probability, but there's a possibility that could even bring a few snow flurries to parts of Florida. That's not a given. That is just a possibility if things work out right and if there were any showers to happen. It's a very, very cold air. In fact, Florida could have wind chills in the low 20s Sunday morning and very cold temperature.
W8WKY.
Things will get better. The story for next week is that the high that's over the southwestern United States is trying to move eastward, and that would be a good thing. If that high-pressure area that's bringing warmth to the west over California, bringing 85-degree temperatures in Southern California, and that's going to continue. If that starts to move east a little bit, that could cut off the colder air a little bit so that things start to warm up. Some areas could get to near normal cold instead of way below normal cold like we have now. And that would be good, and that would be good for a lot of us here in the South. Over 100 people have died. Over 100 people have died from storm-related and cold-related, and that may not be finished yet because power outages are still happening. And with severe cold here, even in Tennessee, it could get down below zero wind chills and temperatures in the single digits as this next cold air mass moves in. West Coast, beautiful weather out there. That's going to continue. Southern California, temperatures in the 70s and 80s. Gary, back to you. It will get better, and hopefully that will be next week. Back to you, sir. WB6BJ.
WB6BJN, AA8CS. All right, Mark, got to tell you, I hope you're right about warmer air coming our way. I really do. All right. Thanks for that report. We do appreciate that. WB6BJN, we're going to clear with you. I think VOX, I think. KE8VOX, Scott to take it. AA8CS. Good morning.
Good morning, Gary. Good morning, all the listeners. This is KE8VOX, Scott, up here on the shores of Lake Erie in Vermilion, Ohio. And we're cold just like everybody else. -9 now. Barometer's holding steady at 30.12. No wind to speak of at all, and lake temperatures 33.6. And I don't know, it looks like about maybe a mile and a quarter, mile and a half. We got ice and then open water again. So, well, it's open right now. It's probably freezing pretty quick, but it's the way it is up here on the lake shore there, Gary. Thanks for getting me in, and thanks for doing the net. And KE8VOX back to AA8 Custom Select 73.
All right, Scott. Very good. Very, very good. Good to hear you. You got a lot of wind up there off the lake. Over.
Negative, Gary. Ever since that, since just before the snowstorm, we've had most of our wind out of the south or the southwest. Nothing. Well, that one day we had a little northeaster, but not very long. So, no, we've been pretty lucky as far as any wind has been coming out of the south for us up here so far since the last snowstorm. K8VOX, back to you, Gary.
All righty, sir. Stay bundled up, and we'll do this again next week. Yeah, for sure. All right, we're going to clear with VOX. Let's see. Let's head down to Canton. No, Maslin. Canton. KA8MNT. Tom to take it. AA8CS. Tom, I'm sitting here staring at my Oscar. Golly, is it beautiful? It's right up top of my SWR meter. Yeah. Over to you, sir. KA8MNT, W8HRF. You're on deck.
AA8CS, this is KA8MNT. Good morning, Gary, and everybody else that is on the net. Well, that was well-deserved, sir. You put on a good show. Let me put it to you that way. But we are at minus 5.4 degrees this morning. The sun is shining. There's no wind, and I think it's too cold to snow out there. Let's see. The barometer is sitting at 30.28. Today's high is supposed to be 14 degrees, mostly sunny with a 6% chance of snow. So it's burry out there. Really, really burry. So, and we have no plans on really going too much of any place. Maybe to a pharmacy to pick up prescriptions, but that's about it. So, otherwise we're going to stay on the warm side of the door and not worry about what's going on outside on the cold side, that's for sure. Nothing else really happening. So with that, I'm going to grab a quick nickel. KA8MNT returning. Whew. Let's see here. Last night when I was down in the bar, a burglar broke into my house. And my friend asked me, did he get anything? Yeah. A broken jaw, 6 teeth knocked out, and a pair of broken ribs. The wife thought it was me coming home drunk again. So with that, I want to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango. Turning everything back over to a possible Tony Award winning candidate, AA8CS.
All right, I'm up for a... Oh, man, life is good. Thanks, Tom. And you tell that lovely bride of yours that I said hello and that we said hello. Yeah, you need to get her on the radio in the morning. That would be fun. Yeah, it would. All right, Tom, thanks for being here on this fabulous Friday. Don't forget to have one, and we'll talk soon. Clearing with MNT. Let's pick up Josh, W8HRF. Josh, fabulous job with Winter Field Day. I haven't talked to you since then, but it was a terrific, terrific outing. Thanks for holding my hand, and it was fun. It was fun. I just totally enjoyed the satellite contact. That was great, and got it on film. That's even greater. Anyway, over to you, Josh. This is AA8CS.
AA8CS, W8HRF. Good morning, Gary, and all the Barometer Netizens. Well, it was a pleasure seeing you there, Gary, and we had a great time. I had something I was going to say, and I forgot. Oh, after you left that evening, we ended up getting the sideband satellite contact as well, so that was really cool. So thanks again to, we used a Mark K4OG's 9700 for that, so we made it work. It was really cool. And let's see. I think Betty is looking at me. She really, really wants to say hello. Do you mind some third-party traffic?
Always a pleasure. Always.
All right, W8HRF with third-party traffic. Betty.
Hi, I have some music and some pointing and some food and some and Mom is going to sleep and I have these.
Well, you don't know what those are.
And
have a good day.
Have a good day. Merry Christmas. 7-3s.
All right. Well, she has some music, she has some cereal, and she has some of these things. What are these things? I don't know. They're little tubes that make noise. So there you go, Gary. There's Betty for you today. I wanted to let everybody know. I was going to hold this information till the meeting and reveal it at the meeting, but I can't. I even told some people, I was like, keep these numbers under your hats, and I can't do it. So because I wanted to let everybody know, we had a total of 1,131 contacts at Field Day. We got 29, I think there's 30 out of the 33 multipliers at Winter Field Day, and we have our final score of 44,109 points. 44,109 points. Let me take a break. And submissions, W8HRF returning. Submissions are still open until March 1st for people to turn in their logs. So there's still a ton of time. Things are going to change, but I just wanted to let everybody know, not only are we at the top of our class, the 2 hotel class for Winter Field Day as of yesterday, but as of yesterday we were also at the top of Winter Field Day. So that was really cool. Things may change, of course, but the next closest for our class was 36,360 points. So we got a pretty good spread there. So there you go, Gary. That's all I got. We'll catch you later. AA8CS, W8HRF, heading off to work.
All right, Josh. I got to tell you, buddy, that is fabulous. We have, gosh, I'm speechless. I am absolutely speechless. Man, you guys racked it up. Man, that really and truly, congratulations to you. And I mean, the whole group. That was super. And yeah, we have to definitely. Mike Malloy, N8. Let's see, call N8XY. Mike was a fabulous host as well. Nick cooking the ribs and the food was fabulous. It was just an outstanding event. Congratulations. All right. I'm glad you couldn't keep your mouth shut. Clear with W8HRF. Let's see what Phil has on his mind. K8PJW. To take it, this is AA8CS and N8VFK. Cliff, you're on deck.
AA8CS, K8PJW. Good morning, Gary, and good morning to the Barometer Netizens out there on this frozen, fabulous Friday. So, speaking of which, we're at -7 here, headed up to 13 degrees. Going back down to -4 and up to 16. There is a cold weather advisory in effect until 11 a.m. this morning. And partly cloudy skies. I see the sun peeking through the window, so that's good because we got a little bit of ice on the inside. Let's see. Barometer's at 30.4 and getting a little relief at the pump. We're at we lost about 4 cents. We're at 2.69 now. So anyway, shoulders coming along. Feeling better today. PT went well yesterday, and so we're just looking forward for the weekend. We're actually prepping for a trip to Florida next week, so we're starting to get the bags packed for that and get out of this cold spell here, possibly. Anyway, take a break for time. Okay, in 1958, the first two-way moving sidewalk goes into service in Dallas, Texas. In 1963, Ivan Sutherland submits a thesis containing his Sketchpad program, the forerunner of the modern-day graphic user interfaces and computer-aided design programs. 1975, Erno Rubik applies for a patent for his Magic Cube invention, later to be known as Rubik's Cube. 1982, the first computer virus is released into the wild. Elk Cloner, that's a interesting name, was created by a 15-year-old Richard Scarenio as a practical joke. 2004, David Bradley, a man who wrote the computer code Control-Alt-Delete, which forces computers to restart when they can no longer follow other commands, retired from IBM after 28.5 years with the company. And that's the way it was. This is K8PJW. Back to the net.
All right, Phil. Glad to hear you're on the mend, and the physical terrorist hasn't beat you up too harshly. That is fabulous news, and I got to tell you, just totally enjoy the look back at the things that have happened as you do that. That is very illuminating and fun as well. So thank you for that. Yeah, well, you might get some snow down in Florida, according to some of the folks here. So, but I'm sure it'll be warmer. I know Wendy this morning. She said it was chilly down there, but they're still on the warm side. And that's they're in Jacksonville, which is on the northern part of Florida there. So if you're going a little further south, you might be in a little bit better shape. I don't know, but I'd go for that. K8PJW, we're going to clear with you, Phil. Take care. Have a fabulous Friday, because it is, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Clearing with PJW, let's pick up N8VFK. Cliff, good morning. How's Columbia Station doing?
AAHCS in the net. This is N8VFK. Good morning, Gary, and all the listeners. Well, it's cold here. I was watching the local news this morning. Excuse me. I had to get that frog out of my throat. And they were saying we're supposed to have a high of 12 today. And as I've been listening to the net, my day was dropped down to -12. And it's like, wait a minute, that's the wrong direction. But it's heading up. It's minus 11 now. I've got negative 15 on a dew point, 84% humidity. Barometer's been rising at 30.36. No wind to speak of. Skies are clear. Sun's coming up. Going to be a great day. I have to ask, is Betty going to be the youngest to get her ticket? I'm sure Josh is probably going to work on that. I don't know what the age limit is, but I'm sure she'll have it at that time. And for those who like to sit in the back of the bus, don't lick the frost off the window. Don't do it. Unless somebody triple dog dares you. Thanks for picking me up, Gary. AHCS and 8BFK. 73s, everybody.
Right back at you, Cliff. And man, you didn't read the memo. You didn't get the memo. You're not supposed to eat the whole frog, just the legs. I try to tell Tom that too, but no, he insists. He gets that frog in his throat, and tell him not the whole frog, just the legs, just the legs. Cliff, thanks for that. And that's Nick's department. I think that's how he keeps the windows clean, if I'm not mistaken. We'll have to investigate a little more. But thanks for being here, Cliff. Don't forget it's Fabulous Friday, so have one, and we'll talk to you again real soon. At the bottom of my list, let me take a moment and re-identify this as the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater located in Doylestown, Ohio. The name here is Gary. The call is Alpha 8 Charlie Sierra. And check-ins, come on down if you want to join us.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 8 Charlie X-Ray Hotel. John out of Strasburg.
Doctor Martin and Wadford, in and out.
This is Kilo Julia 5 Delta India Tango. Good morning.
Alpha India 5 Quebec AI 5Q Jerison Tulsa.
King Charles 8 Fox Queen Victor Markin, Ohio.
November 8 Bravo Alpha Yankee N8 BAY Ralph and Stowe. In and out this morning, Gary.
Kilo Charlie 8 Sierra Bravo Zulu Chris and Ravenna, in and out.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Echo Oscar Golf KF8 EOG Mobile.
Kilo Foxtrot 8 Foxtrot India Whiskey KF8 FIW Jim in Avon, Ohio.
All right, nicely done, everybody. Nicely done. KF8 CXH is in there. KE8 SFS. Mark, good morning to you, sir. I have you in and out. KJ5 DIT. Matthew from Arkadelphia. Good morning. AI5Q. Jarris, good to hear you. Hopefully Oklahoma is keeping it all together. KC8FQV's in there. N8BAY. Ralph, good morning to you, sir. I have you in and out. And Chris in and out as well. KC8SBZ. KF8EOG Mobile, stand by, we'll get right to you. And KF8FIW, have you in the log, stand by, we'll get to you as well. KF8EOG to take it, AA8CS, good morning.
AA8CS, KF8EOG, morning everybody on the net. Beautiful day, sunny. My wife put a bottle of wine out on the back deck to chill. And it's going to be a popsicle today. The wine froze solid. So it's cold. I had minus 13 when I left the driveway. Went down in the valley and the car said it was minus 14. So it's brrr out there today. And with that, I know you got a lot of check-ins to do. I'm headed off to a doctor's appointment again, and I wish everybody on the net a safe and happy day.
All right, thanks for that. Real quick, your name's Pete, right? KF8EOG?
Yes, sir. Pete from Leroy Township, heading into Chardon.
All right, Pete, thanks. I just wanted to make sure I got all that right. And heading to Chardon, that's my brother lives up there, the land of feet of snow. Plural. All righty, sir. KF8EOG, we're going to clear with you. Take care. Have a fabulous Friday. And we'll do this again soon. All right, to the top. KF8CXH to take it. AA8CS. Good morning, John. And Matthew, you're on deck.
Well, good morning to all. It was like -6 or -8 when I woke up this morning. This is another day. I'm just going to try to be getting through it. It's cold as heck outside, and of course that's where we'll wind up working for the day. Got to say, I am aggravated at the United States Postal Service. They have not delivered my mail in over a week, and I think it's because I have a little bit of snow on one of the steps to my house, because I had shoveled the entire sidewalk all the way to the main road. But I think they're using that as an excuse not to deliver the mail. But the Amazon's delivering. Either way, I shoveled that one step off, and we'll see today when I get home if I have a bunch of mail they delivered. But I don't like the post office anymore. But anyway, I'll turn this back over to the net, 73 to all, and try to stay warm today. This is Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie X-Ray Hotel.
All right, John. Yeah, whatever the old adage, neither sleet, rain, hail, or snow, or whatever will keep the mail from getting through. Something like that, anyway. Yeah, well, that's the difference between the government doing something and private enterprise doing something. All right, John, thanks for being here. You take care. Hopefully the mail will come. All right, we're going to clear with CXH. Let's head down to Arkadelphia, KJ5, DIT to take it, AA8CS. Good morning, Matthew. Jarris, AI5Q, you're on deck.
Good morning. Sorry I slept in. My wife and I switched places, and she got up with Daniel, the early riser, and told me to go back to bed. And then Addie, the youngest, came over and climbed up on me and said, "Read me a book." So I was reading about how peas grow and how carrots grow and lettuce and how yummy they are. So I had some fun this morning and a little sleep. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. We hadn't had mail since Monday. The mail people didn't like the ice either. Yesterday was the first day we got anything. So hopefully that's going to continue. They'll probably want us to move a little more of the ice out of the way of the mailbox. But it's getting better out there. Except we're going to get cold for the next couple of days, and it's just going to get cold. No precipitation. So it'll be all right. So 73.
All right, Matthew, thanks for being here this morning. Hey, sleeping in's not a sin, man. It's a way of life. Anyway, I know you get up early with the grandkids, and that's all really good. That's all good. All right, sir. You take care. Have a fabulous Friday, and we'll talk to you again real soon. KJ5 DIT, we're going to clear with you. Jairus, you're up, man. How you doing? How you weathering the storm? AI5Q to take it. AA8CS and FQV, you're on deck.
Well, good morning, Gary, and all the checker inners out there on the net. We've got a balmy 22 degrees here in Tulsa, and tonight there's a low of 6, though, so we're going to get pretty cold tonight. Nina's gone at a church retreat, and so I'm getting all the kids ready for school for their first day of school this week. And I got lunches to warm up and prepare and get ready to go and all that, so I got to jump off here pretty quick. But just wanted to say hello, and I did not sleep well last night. I think it was in worry of oversleeping this morning, so my sleep score was like a 54 out of 100, but that's okay. I'll make it up this afternoon. AI5Q, back to net control.
All right, Jairus. Yeah, as long as you make up for it, that's the important thing. Oh, man, yeah. Nightmares about not waking up on time. Okay. All right, man, you take care. Can't believe there's a 30-degree delta between here and Tulsa, or Tulsa area, anyway. That's amazing. All right, Jairus, take care. Have a fabulous Friday, because it is, and we'll talk to you again real soon. All right, next up we have KC8FQV with KF8FIW on deck.
Good morning, Gary, KCFQV. Yeah, I went out last night to get the mail. I didn't walk down, I drove down. I wasn't going to, and when I looked at the temperature, it was 7 below last night, at like 11 o'clock. Yeah, 7. I looked at the thing outside, it says like 19 below now outside, the thermometer outside. I don't know if that's right or wrong. But yeah, I've been waiting. Well, I don't need it yet from FedEx, the stuff for the pump and that. It was shipped last week, but they keep coming up, says weather delay every day. It goes through the whole system, it gets sorted, put on the truck, comes to the end of the day, we did not attempt to deliver, weather delay. And now it says it's going to be today, it's going to be delivered. I don't know. You know, I call for an order. You know, I order my prescriptions from Express Script, and, you know, they answer and say, you want to fill a prescription? Yeah, you know, put the prescription number in. I don't ever like going through the phone, because it goes to a computer system, and if something gets screwed up, it has to then be intervened by a human being to get it straightened up. So you don't know when that intervene will occur. Like the post office has a bin. You know, and they sort your mail. It goes into different bins, and there's one bin that if they can't figure out what to do with the piece of mail, it shoots it to that bin, and then someone has to go to that bin and sort through all the stuff that's in there and try to get it back on track. I just don't think no one wants to work anymore. I mean, you go to the stores, all self-checkouts. I don't think anyone wants to work. Some days we get mail, some days we don't. Some days we get the newspaper, and one day we got the 2 newspapers. We didn't get a Sunday one, but we got it on Tuesday because they don't print on Monday. We got 2 of them on Tuesday, I think it was. Who knows what's going on? So we'll send it back. I've been sleepy, tired. You know, I sleep like a log now the last couple of days. Because Wednesday at the doctor's appointment, they got my flu shot and COVID, and I think it's been sort of putting me down a little bit. But I'm not feeling bad, so just right, going through and doing its thing. So I'll send it back your way, Gary. Oh, Josh will have a lot of information still to talk about when it comes to field, the meeting next month. KCFQV, back to net.
Very good, sir. And you take care. Hopefully you'll get your stuff in a timely fashion. KC8FTV, we're going to clear with you, Mark, and let's pick up Jim in, let's see, Avon, I think, KF8FIW. Jim, what say you, sir? This is AA8CS. By the way, your check-in number 40.
Good morning, Gary, and just missed number 42. Great net, as always. And as we have this storm, I just want to say a word of salute to my 27-year-old MTD yard machine snowblower. I lived on the east side for many years. It served me well there. I moved to the west side. It served me for many years well over here. 27 years old. Outlasted several cars, 2 houses. Luckily, only 1 marriage. Hope everybody has a great day. 73s, KF8, FIW.
Wow, that is fabulous. Great longevity, especially for a snowblower in northeastern Ohio. Yeah. Well, I probably had a little bit. They had a couple of years there that didn't have to work so awfully hard. But you're making up for it now. I can tell you that. All right, Jim, thanks for being here. And don't be a stranger, my friend. We're here Monday through Saturday at the ungodly hour of 7 a.m. That's in the morning for the uninitiated. Anyway, thanks for being here. All right, I'm at the bottom of my list. Let me take a moment. This is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. The name here is Gary. The call, AA8CS, and I'm looking for check-ins. Come on down. Wow, we're at the bottom of the list and everything here. Yeah, let's see if there's anybody else out there that wants to join us. Come on down. We're going to have some fun.
Whiskey 2, Juliet, Lima, Sierra, John W2, JLS, over across the way here, Gary.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8, VZA, Eric in Strongsville, Mobile.
N8UAA, Mike Columbia Station.
All right, W2JLS, my neighbor. How you doing, John? I got you in the log. KE8VZA, Mobile. Eric, stand by. We'll get right to you. N8UAA, Mike from Columbia Station, got you in the log. Stand by. We'll get right to you. Let's get our mobile in here first. KE8VZA, Eric, how you doing? What's happening? And congratulations. Check-in number 42, sir. The ultimate answer to life, the universe, and everything.
AA8CS in the net, KE8VZA here. All right, thanks, Gary. Number 42. It's the second or third time I've achieved that lofty goal. Anyway, I've been listening to the net. I usually listen to the net from the beginning in the morning when I'm getting ready for work, and headed there now. It's really cold, -6 here in Strongsville, but I heard about running out of rope, and at the last meeting, I was telling Just Nick, in the presence of OG, that OG and my paths crossed while we were in the Navy. And one night I got summoned for a line handling detail to help pull in a ship. And it was OG's ship, the USS Preble, Spruance-class destroyer. And so we our line handling detail successfully handled those big, huge, thick ropes without injury. Anyway, KE8VZA, everybody have a fabulous Friday. Back to you, Gary.
All right, Eric. I had to laugh because I was just thinking about Nick handling one of those, those 2-inch or 3-inch ropes. Oh, no. It's not fun to make fun of Nick. It isn't. Oh, yes, it is. KE8VZA, good to hear you this morning, Eric. I guess I'm the only one laughing at that, and I probably shouldn't be. All right, we're going to clear with you, Eric. Thanks for being here this morning. Take care. Don't forget, it's Fabulous Friday, so have one. And we're going to clear with you. Let's see what on John's mind. W2JLS, my neighbor. How you doing, John? What's cooking, man? Your world is got to be upside down, right side up at any given moment. So, fill us in. W2JLS to take it, AA8CS on this end, and Mike UAA, you're on deck.
Alpha Alpha 8 Charlie Sierra, Gary, my neighbor. How are you doing, sir? I'm not generally in the air in the morning, but when I am, I'm frequently via the EchoLink. But this morning I'm in the radio room. I decided to stay at home, work from home today. I'm gonna put up at a local cafe and get stuff done. I spend typically like 2 hours on the road as I'm trying to get my commute sorted in the morning and the afternoon with this weather lately, and that's 2 hours I could put to better use. So, staying local. Let me know if you want to do lunch or something. I'm around today. The other thing, what was I going to say? I was going to say, Mark, KC8 Fox Queen Victor, when he was describing all the mail processing and things that get lost and have to be handled by systems, all I could think of was back when Saturday Night Live was young, and Dan Aykroyd did that sketch with Jimmy Carter, and Aykroyd's Carter character went into elaborate technical detail about, and I can't remember the machine's name and number now, but he knew all the ins and outs of this mail sorting machine. Maybe you remember it, maybe you don't, but I'm sure you could dig it up on the YouTube. It was funny. Other than that, I am in the radio room, so I can tell you the temperature in here. My room itself is, close to the window. It's about 45 degrees Fahrenheit, and my outside measurement is 15.8 Fahrenheit. And I did note here on the Word and Works barometer, I think I was making it 30.63. So inches. So that's all I got for you, buddy. But yeah, let me know. I'll be local. I'm going to put up over at the Nervous Dog. If you want to catch up, let me know. If not, maybe we sort it another time. W2JLS passing it back.
W8WKY.
All right, John. You know what? That is a fabulous idea. I can't do it today. I have 2 appointments. And on Fridays, I have lunch with a group of guys from the University of Akron and stuff, which I can't really do today. I think I'll drop by and say hello, but then I'll be on my way to an afternoon appointment, and I have a doctor's appointment this morning about 9:15, 9:30, I forget. But we'll get to that. But that is a great idea, John. I'm going to take you up on that. Yeah. We would have a lot of catching up to do, I got to tell you. I know you've been busier than a one-armed paper hanger. Yeah, I cleaned that one up. All right, Saturday Night Live. I love the early renditions of Saturday Night Live. Watch them religiously. Haven't watched it in a number of years at this point, but the early stuff with Belushi and Aykroyd and all those guys, that was the best of the best, that's for sure. All right, John, thanks for stopping by, and I do appreciate it always when you have the time to do that. I know how busy you are. W2JLS, we're going to clear with you. Let's see what's happening in Columbia Station, N8, UAA. Mike to take it, AA8CS on this end.
November 8, Uniform Alpha, Mike here out in Columbia Station. Roger, on the Saturday night early episodes, they had a skit about a commercial about the Geritol, Jamadol was the title of the skit. I love that rendition of the show, and I was one of the very first ones. I think we finally got into the negative temperatures out here. I think my Kindle here is telling me we got down to -7. Don't know what it is currently. I have to check the weather station upstairs for that. Other than that, I'm sitting around watching a little bit of C-SPAN, which I usually do in the mornings, and I recommend everybody take a look at C-SPAN because you get both sides of the story as compared to some of the other media. And I also like to remind everybody, with all the kids going back to school, get out and clear them sidewalks, or get somebody else to do them if you can't do them yourself, so they don't have to be out walking in the streets. And with that, I'm going to return it back to the net, N8UAA.
All right, Mike, thanks for that, and thanks for stopping by this morning. We do appreciate that. Yeah, one of my favorites is Gilda Radner and Jane Curtin. They were exhaust deodorant for your car. As a matter of fact, I was in New York then, and I worked at a auto parts and accessory store. Somebody actually came in after that episode and wanted to know if we had exhaust deodorant, and they weren't messing with us. It was hysterical. Anyway, all right, Mike, thanks for that. N8UAA, we're going to clear with you at the bottom of my list, and we're at the bottom of the hour here. Let's make this the last call. If you still, come on down. There's still time. If you'd like to join us, give me a call. This is AA8CS.
Good morning, Gary. N8LTR on RF, the way it should be.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Echo Lima Alpha, KF8ELA, Zach in Dalton, mobile.
All right, nicely done. I think I have frog legs in my throat. N8LTR, KF8ELA mobile. Zach, why don't you take it away? And Bill, you're on deck. KF8E, take it. AA8CS.
AA8CS in the net. This is KF8ELA. Good morning, everyone. We're just about to pull into the preschool parking lot here, so I've only got just a minute. But we had 0 degrees when I left the house this morning and 0 wind. But we were driving down through the hills, and this real thin, light, wispy fog, smoke, something or other collected in the valleys, and it looks pretty cool. Anyway, that's all I've got this morning. We'll send it back to net. This is KF8ELA.
All right, Zach, very good. Thanks for being here this morning. And delivering the harmonics, delivering the harmonics safely, that's an important job. So, way to go. KF8ELA mobile, AA8CS on this end. Bill, what say you? Did you get to see Susan yesterday? N8LTR to take it, AA8CS. Carrie, you're up, man. Closing time is upon us. N8LTR to take it, AA8CS.
Oh, good morning, Gary, and the crew. At balmy, oh my God, it's improved. It's up 2 degrees to -9. Heat wave. Where's my shorts and solar cane? Jeez. Yeah. I got fed up with one of my companions last night who just about wiped out my 40-inch television set, frisking around where he knows he's not supposed to be. So he got banished to the unheated Florida room last night and spent out a night out there in purgatory. Although you should have seen the looks in his eyes this morning. He was ready to kill when I did let him back into the warm area. I thought, oh, this is one ticked off cat. Oh, well, life in the big city. And yes, I did get to see Susan yesterday. Went up, gave her a big envelope full of money, so she was tickled pink, and I took her a bag of Trinary toast from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, cardamom flavor, and she proceeded to make some coffee and dunk the stuff in that and found it really scrumptious, which it is, and I said, you can always get mail order more stuff. It's on the back of the package there. So maybe I made a new conversion for Trenery toast. I'm an addict, I must confess. Other than that, Gary, I'm awaiting a delivery from FedEx this morning, and then I think I'll run out and do a little grocery shopping this afternoon and hope for some better weather. But at least I'm not a citrus Florida, I can say that. So my life is good. NALTR, back to net.
All right, Bill. I want to thank you again for taking care of Dick's estate. That was, you stepped up, man, and that was quite the job, I know. But I know Susan appreciates it. And actually, the club appreciates it as well. I mean, that's what we kind of do. We were ready to help, but you handled it masterfully, and we do appreciate that. All right. Oh, man, you don't want to piss off a cat. Come on. NALTR, we're going to clear with you. Let's look to the right field bullpen. Here he comes. Yeah, glove in hand. The closer. W8CTM to take it. This is AA8CS. And Kerry, 47 check-ins today. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Over to you for the close.
Good morning, Gary, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this January 30th, almost the end of January. Boy, I'll be glad to see this month go by, and go by, and maybe February will be a little warmer than January was, but boy, it was a cold one this year, no doubt about it. Well, anyway, really don't have much this morning. Oh, 47, that's a good number. It's the first day this week we didn't hit 50 and above. It's people must be sleeping in this morning or something, but it's been a great week as far as numbers go, no doubt about that. It's always we always get plenty of check-ins, but I was hoping we was going to get over 50 every day this week, but 47's pretty darn close. So thank you everybody for the good numbers there. Anyway, Roy, don't have much this morning. It's 7 degrees here. It's come up a couple degrees. I was 9 degrees below an hour ago. Now it's 7 below. But yeah, it'll warm up eventually here, and I just think spring. Maybe that'll help. Everybody thinking spring. It'll maybe the temperature go up. Who knows? I doubt it. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great day out there and or a fabulous Friday, and the weekend goes well for everybody. And just stay smart, stay safe, and stay healthy. That's a good way to look at it. Just don't go crazy outdoors. Stay on the warm side of the door if you can. Anyway, that's all I have this morning. I'll just say 73 and turn it back to AHCS. And Gary, you can wrap it up and everything. And good luck at your doctor's appointment this morning. And hopefully Fred's surgery went well yesterday. He was having his toe operated on, and hopefully that went well for him. 73 all, and back to you there, Gary, W8CTM, 73.
Check in. All right, W8CTM, AA8CS. Thank you there, Carrie. Thanks for that brilliant close. We do appreciate that immensely. A couple things not hitting 50 today. I think part of it is my verbosity. That has a definite influence on how many check-ins we get. And also, we had one of our regular repeater links was down early on, and that could have had a little bit something to do with it. It doesn't matter. I think, we have a nice net. Everybody has something to add. I think we have another check-in. I think you said check-in. Go ahead.
Hey, good morning, Gary. Sorry getting in here late. I just rolled out in between the sheets myself. So this is Kilo Echo 8 Tango Lima Bravo KE8TLB. Happy Friday to everyone. We made it to another week, so that's something to be thankful for. And yeah, my mind is on blank. All right, Gary. Appreciate you running that, and I hope you have a great weekend. I hope everyone has a great weekend. This is Kilo Echo 8 Tango Lima Bravo KE8TLB. I'll be 73 and God bless everyone. Have a great day.
All right, Randy, very good. Thanks for being here this morning. You're number 48 today. Not too bad, again. I do appreciate you stopping by. Don't forget to tell Ray we said hello. I hope all is well. And I got to tell you, you're getting a whole lot better at sleeping in. Yes, you are. It'll come. Just keep practicing. KE8TLB, we're going to clear with you, and we are at the bottom of the net, and I have a 9:20. I just checked. My doctor's appointment's at 9:20, so I do have to scoot. I do want to remind everyone that this net does meet regularly Monday through Saturday, starting at the ungodly hour of 7 a.m., runs about an hour-ish. Be a regular check-in. Keep this wonderful net alive. After all, it is the premier drive time net in northeastern Ohio. This is the W8WKY repeater on 147.39 megahertz, located in Doylestown, Ohio. The PL's 114.8. If you're not programmed up, get yourself programmed up. Come on down and join us. We have a lot of fun here. The name here is Gary. The call AA8CS, and I returned this repeater back to regular and standard amateur radio use 73. Everybody, have a fabulous Friday, because it is. 73, y'all. I'm clear.